Thinking about our daily workflows, there's certain tasks we do on a recurring basis. In these instances, we often follow the exact same steps or framework. For example, in a team setting, let's say we have a weekly team meeting. The discussion might change week to week, but the meeting agenda typically stays the same. In these instances, we want to create database templates. Database templates are pre-designed page structures within a Notion database that you can instantly duplicate when creating new pages. So rather than having to build out a page from scratch, you could just apply the template and the structure is already built. Now, to create a database template, what you want to do is click on the drop down next to New on the desired database. So we're going to come into our personal tasks, click on the drop down next to New, and you'll see here we can add a new reusable template. So we're going to select new template here. It will open up into a center peek view, but we can open it up into a full page view here. Now we know that we're editing a template because we'll see this yellow bar along the top, letting us know that we're in a template. So we're going to go ahead and create a weekly review template. To do this, we'll click into the title, we'll call it Weekly Review, and then we're going to use the @ symbol and tag today. And you'll see there are two options here, the very specific day that I'm creating this template on, June 21st, or today, which is a dynamic property that is going to add the date when duplicated. So what this means is that when you apply the template, whatever date you apply the template on, is going to tag that date. So that's the one we want, this dynamic property. And we could do the same in our due date. So we could tag it as today. Perfect. And now on the page itself, we could just start adding our content blocks. Now to keep this really simple, I'm just going to add a few toggle headers. So again, /, I'm going to do H2, and that's going to bring up my toggle heading 2 here. And I'm going to say what went well, add another one for what didn't go well, another for what did we learn. And in this case, I'm just going to click on the 6 dots next to this one, and I'm going to duplicate it and then rename it in this case. And I'm just going to say what's next for this one. And now we have these collapsible toggles. And of course, you can add any content blocks using the / here. I've just kept it simple. And that allows us to open these toggles each week, click in and just start typing our answer. Now, what's really important is we don't want to add our answer in here. We're in the template itself. One common mistake is that people start editing the template rather than applying the template and then editing their answers. So we want to be mindful of that. Again, if you've got this yellow bar at the top, you're in the template. That's not what you want. You want to come out, add a new page, apply the template, and then start editing it. So to show you how that works, I'm going to come back into our main view here. And if we click on the drop down now next to new, you can see that we've got our template in here, and we can add a new page now. Open this up, see the template here. We're going to click to apply it. And you'll see that now that we've applied this template, we can go in and we can answer each section. And it's not going to impact the template itself. Now, if we wanted, we can set a template as a default so that rather than clicking add a new page, opening it up, and then applying the template, it's automatically applied. To do that, again, we'd click on the drop down next to new, find our template, and click the 3 dots here and set as default. Now, when it comes to weekly reviews, we definitely don't want that to be the default for all tasks, but this might be a good reason to create a new database view. So to do that, again, we're going to hover over our views, add a new view. We'll add an empty view for now. We'll call this weekly reviews. And we'll give this a calendar, and you could choose any layout you want. I'm going to select feed just so you can see how this works. I can choose what I want to toggle on or off and how I want to open pages. I'm just going to select done for now. And then clicking that drop down next to new, selecting our weekly review template, select the 3 dots, set as default. And now we have 2 options. We could set this template as the default in all views of our personal task database. That's not what we want. Or we can set it as the default only in a weekly review view. So we're going to select this one here. And now if we select the new button here, you'll see it automatically adds that in with our template. And again, we can open this up into full page to edit. If we come back to our task database, we can see we now have 2 weekly reviews here. We might want to delete some. So let me just click in and delete both of these for now. And then if we add a new page within our tasks view and we open this up, you can see it did not apply that template as the default. So that's just one helpful shortcut that can be used in combination with database views. Now let's say, again, using our weekly review as our example, that we want to complete this at 5 p.m. every Friday. In that instance, we might want to set this as a recurring task. To do this, again, we're going to click on the drop down next to new, click on the 3 dots next to our template, and this time we're going to select repeat. And we're going to start with our base cadence. So we're going to do week. And then when we click on that, it's going to open up to give us a lot more settings. So we want to select every 1 week on Friday, change at around midnight to 5 p.m. Choose what date we want to start this and what date we want to end it. I just want it to go on forever until I decide to pause the repeat. Check that your correct time zone is added here and then select this blue save. Now you'll see we've got this recurrent icon that lets us know this is repeating weekly. To change these settings, you would just click in and you would change this out to your preferences. Perfect. We now have a pre-configured weekly review template that will populate here every Friday at 5 p.m. If we wanted to take this up a notch, we could always add another select property for type, and we could tag weekly review as a type, and then in our weekly review, filter to only show type equals weekly review. Now your action task is to duplicate what we just created. So click on the drop down next to new template, make sure we've got this yellow banner saying you're editing template, set the name as weekly review at today, this dynamic property, due date is today. Add 4 different H2 toggles: what went well, what didn't go well, what did we learn, what's next. And then coming back into our homepage, we want to add a new view called weekly review. You could change it to any layout you prefer. And then clicking on the drop down next to new, we want to click on the 3 dots next to our weekly review, set it as default, and then set it to repeat every week at 5 p.m. in your time zone. We're almost ready to wrap up this section. Just one last lesson on databases to go. This lesson has been part of our Navigating Notion series. You will find access to all links and resources in the description below. And if you have any questions at all, please do leave a comment. I'm here to help. If you'd like to continue watching, I recommend this one next.